Hello! Uh, assuming you're watching today, it came damn, press that. Yeah, it's been a minute. Uh, yeah, it's been a minute since I've been meaning to make this for a while, but just didn't. And the stupid thing is I did everything would have to for this ahead of time a while ago. So, yeah, I have no excuse for this. But yeah, we're finally doing the side story video. Well, if my controller would work, right? That's mildly concerning. Because I didn't press up. I'm not pressing up. I'm just pressing left, F, and right, and down. Yeah, we're doing the side stories today. Hey, as well as just kind of generally showing off some aspects of the characters that we didn't see in the original playthrough of this DLC, and just doing all the side stories. We're also going to do the levels because I didn't know there were levels when I first played, because only Sonic can do them. For some reason. We're probably not doing all of these in a single episode. But yeah, I wanted to get some outstanding videos done. Which means nothing. Well, if I could get off the rail. Yes, I maxed all of the characters' abilities a long time ago, but never actually made the video. Regardless, yeah, now we're just gonna... First, we're gonna see the Amy side stories in the whole of... Well, that.
We have to work together, so get used to me being here.
Amy Rose, the one who admires Sonic.
Oh, and are you a fellow admirer?
Now is not the time for this. Your focus should be on the emeralds, not Sonic.
Yeah, I'm not sure... I'm not super sure how important seeing these scenes are, but I did skip them before, and now I'm finally wrapping up everything in all of my unfinished business with this game. Which, if you're watching in the future, I'm amazed you got to the good part of this series in terms of quality. Yeah, I have Amy almost maxed out. I believe she was the character other than Sonic, because, well, I maxed him long ago for the Platinum Trophy. Yeah, I want to see all the scenes though, because I didn't before.
What do you want? If you're looking for Sonic, he's not here.
You'd better not be up to no good just because Sonic's busy.
I, the greatest scientific genius, up to no good. Don't mistake me for some small-time thug who commits crimes on a mere whim.
Oh, what should I mistake you for then?
Okay, Eggman's ones I know to actually be kind of funny. Yeah, I wanted to do this because, yeah, I want to get all my outstanding work left on old videos done. I have mixed opinions on the cut dash, because you can't spam it to really go super quick.
Why the cocoa? Actually, that element may change the result of my calculations.
Calculations? You mean the Coco may be able to help us?
The Coco contain personal information of the ancients and their souls. If they hold data that hasn't been uploaded to cyberspace yet, maybe...
Maybe that could be the key. Wow!
Yeah, that's the problem with doing this after I beat the game. Yeah. Yeah, there's gonna be some kind of outdated information for the story because we already seen that thing. But yeah, I'm just gonna go around. Very simple. There's not much to say. I will say my thoughts on each character, even though it's been a while, so might be a little rusty. Might not super well remember how everyone is. As I said, I don't super like the pad spin in that because, yeah. You also can't use it in the air really easily, or stop it in the air at all.
Hurry up, or I'll find the emeralds before you.
Wait, Knuckles. Do you have any tips on finding emeralds?
Tips? Just dig everywhere until you find them. That's all there is to it.
I have a hammer, not a shovel. That wasn't very helpful. Looks like I'll need to find them my own way.
Yeah. In hindsight, maybe not the most important thing to show, but it's the last thing I have to cover in this game that I didn't in the initial playthrough. So, we're showing all of it.
While I was exploring Kronos Island with Sonic, I noticed lights would appear on the ground or on the trunks of the trees at night. What was up with that?
You must be talking about the phantom lights. Cyberspace is always filled with a vast amount of data, but sometimes it overflows through the portals. That data is the faint thoughts of the ancients, appearing in the real world as light.
So they're thoughts without shape, like the Coco. Why do they only appear at night?
They're usually in hiding for fear of the being that destroyed them. And when the moon rises, they feel safe enough to come out. The poor little things. They've already lost their bodies, yet they're still afraid of being destroyed.
Why would they... Okay, that one I just see as a logical gap. The thing that killed them looks like a moon. Why are they not scared at night when the moon's out? When the thing that killed them looks like a moon.
What are you doing here? You sure do some fast searching.
Well, I think it's important to stay focused on your goal, but it's not always easy. This island is so huge. I'm sure there are a lot of places I'll never be able to reach.
Yeah, I'll keep a lookout for the emeralds from the sky.
Well, that was unhelpful. Yeah, I have... In hindsight, it probably wasn't the biggest loss in the world that I didn't show all of them. But I'm showing them now anyway because screw it. I also don't know if there's any missing in the gray areas that I haven't mapped out because I don't know where the island challenges are for those few spots. Actually, I think I have a... Okay, yeah. Yeah, right, I forgot to spin dash. I tend to like to use the spin dash more for quick momentum. especially when playing as, well, Amy specifically. Knuckles still has a fast dash, and Tails' dash lets him fly. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Yeah, I don't like combat with anyone other than Sonic, though, so I probably won't be showing that, honestly, other than getting the basic attack, especially with Knuckles for that one exploit. I wouldn't super worry about combat abilities or exploration utility abilities. Cause yeah, only Sonic really feels that good to fight as. Don't get me wrong, the other characters still feel nice, but it's dramatically worse than. It's dramatically worse than Sonic, is what I was trying to say. Oh no. I'm about to slide off into the abyss, aren't I? Yep. Yeah. Oh, that doesn't send me straight. And only Sonic and Knuckles can climb for some stupid reason. Yeah, I will say the delayed launch is nice, I guess. It's probably the best way to put it. I just hate having to cross that gap. I'm gonna die again. I don't like having to cross this gap. It's really annoying, so I should probably actually do all the ones on this side first in hindsight. Yeah, just quick going through, getting all the conversations, showing off some of how the characters play when you near max them out. I really don't like fighting as anyone other than Sonic, though. Sonic's definitely the fighter of the group. Probably because he was actually not designed with, like, the unique movements in mind that the rest of the characters are in this final chapter. So, yeah.
Thanks for the help, Amy. I would have been in real trouble without you.
Don't worry about it. I told you I'm not just gonna sit around and wait.
Glad to know you have my back. I'm counting on you to find those emeralds.
Yeah, if I ever do redo this Let's Play, which honestly I feel like I probably will redo the series sometime in the future. Not future, but future nonetheless. I definitely want to do these conversations not afterwards.
What's this stone tower? I think I've seen it on Chronos Island too. Could it be an important clue left by the Coco?
No, it's nothing more than a traditional structure left by the ancients. They competed to see who could stack stones higher without them falling over. The winner was determined not just by the height, but the difficulty and aesthetic beauty of their stack. It was so popular that they even had annual competitions. There was a plethora of data in cyberspace about the rules and results of these competitions. It may be insignificant to us now, but it was important to the ancients.
Why were they so important to them? I may have knocked some over while looking for the emeralds.
There's no need to concern yourself about that. According to the records, the ancients were delighted when the towers were knocked over, because they could stack them back up again.
Well, that's an interesting bit of lore. Thank you, Sage, for not having very blatant and helpful. Oh, even if I saw them at the current time information, put simply. I don't like how that keeps stopping, and I don't think that's because of like some kind of glitch or controller error. I think that's just like terrain, and I don't super like that. Jeez. Hopefully I have enough portal gears for all the levels, because I really don't want to fight the bosses here, because like, they're tough, y'all. They seem so much tougher than they are in the main game. Like, even the ones that I normally have. Well, I guess this is very difficult DLC. I'm fine with the platforming, especially because there's an easy mode for that. I want to talk about this. I have such mixed opinions on this, and I'm also half glad I didn't do this right away, even though I really should have. And I'm not so much glad that I didn't do it that now that I'm getting to talk about it a while after the fact. I still have such mixed opinions about this DLC, because first of all, Amy and Tails play amazingly. Knuckles isn't as bad as everyone says, in my opinion. Definitely the worst of the three, but still not bad. Anyway, but like, and that's kind of like, and how, first of all, I know it's probably because the main game was not made with additional characters. There's mine, but the fact remains that Sonic's dramatically less important.
Tower like this on Kronos Island. What did the ancients use it for?
This was an observation tower. Its main function was to send out radio signals to detect the enemy hunting them down from space. Once the enemy's presence was detected, the defense systems on the Starfall Islands were automatically triggered. Do you recall the tower on Rhea Island? This is similar. The tower here on Oranos Island has already been activated. The great threat that destroyed the ancients is near.
Yeah, regardless. Sonic feels dramatically worse because he wasn't designed with, at least in this DLC. In the main game, he controls amazingly. And I have no negatives about that. I think Sonic is just really good to play as. In the base game. I don't super agree in the DLC because, well, he lacks any kind of extra jump-based ability that all the other characters now have.
What was that upside-down pyramid thing on Kronos Island?
According to the information I've gathered in cyberspace, it's a terminal created by the ancients to get in and out of their spaceships. When they first arrived on this planet, they used their spaceship as a base of operations. They needed time to investigate whether the islands were habitable. They built a terminal to travel back and forth between the island and their ships. There were terminals built on other islands, but they were different in design. They've ceased to function. All that remains of the terminals is the wreckage of the elevators that were used for boarding. If you're curious, go and find the remains. But only if you're able to sort out the situation here first, that is.
Yeah, regardless, I know I will say, as I said, I have mixed feelings about some things, but overall, I will say the DLC is good overall. Wow, redundancy. I think things definitely could have been done dramatically better. And I'm sure in the next game they will be. I would have been pressing up there.
The Coco don't seem to be feeling so good. They're in much worse shape than us. Maybe it's because they're so much smaller. How are you feeling, Tails?
The shockwave took a lot out of me, but I'm fine now. That disturbance from the sky is only getting more intense. Maybe our time limit is almost up.
Got it. Let's get back to finding the emeralds once we make sure the Coco are safe.
So, yeah, anyway. And probably not the best place to say things, but yeah. I'm not talking about Amy specifically. I think it's weird they gave her the poison parry. Yeah, I feel like the swapping poison with the attack down would have made sense. Actually, I personally would have rotated all three, as I can see Knuckles doing poison a lot more than Amy. And then also it makes sense that Amy, especially with how my gameplay is, I don't know, given at least what I know of the character. I'm not a massive Sonic fan by any means. I played Colors, DS and Ultimate, like both. And then I played Forces, which was meh. Again, I have a much better opinion than most, but it still isn't, like, spectacular or amazing. It's just kind of... I just kind of think my opinion on that game tends to be better than people say, but not much. More. Oh no! Maybe? Oh my god, actually maybe. Wow, that feels like it shouldn't have been doable. Yeah, I don't know if there is anything in here. I'm gonna really hope there's not, because I think that's all of the Amy conversations. Yeah. Overall, I really like Amy's gameplay. They're probably the most balanced because they're the only one who cannot gain infinite height, whether it be by glitch or design. Choices that probably shouldn't... I think if they made the infinite boost locked to Sonic, then it would have been a dramatically more balanced thing. But we'll get into what the heck? We'll get into that when I get to the Tails episode. Because, as quick as it has been, that is going to be all for today's episode, folks. I hope you have a good, see y'all in the next one where we see the Knuckles conversation. See y'all then.